Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Alana Simone. So today I just wanted to talk about the names of God. And I think this is really important and interesting because oftentimes we talk about God and we just say God and we don't realize that he actually has a name. And actually he has multiple names. And so I really think that's important for us to talk about because why? Just like I have a name, my name is Alana, and you guys know that because I say it every time in my video, but, I have a name, and so do you. I don't know, I can't talk to you right now, but, if I could hear you, say your name. What's your name? Okay, and so that's your name, and so that's, really cool, and, I don't know about you, but for me, I really love when people call my name. I really love when people say Alana because why? I really love my name. That's the name that my parents gave me, and that's a name that I just really love. Like, I'm really in love with my own name. So, but yeah, I really love my name, and so I just think it's really important today to talk about it because just like when people call our name, that kind of shows us some honor, that kind of shows us some respect, that kind of just acknowledges who we are. And so, like if somebody was calling me Peter and I'm sitting there like, who is Peter? My name is Alana. You'd be sitting there confused because it's like, that's not my name. And so that's kind of like how it's just why I wanted to bring this up. Like God, that's one of his names. Like his name is God. And that's what is the most popular name that he goes by. But we have to all know which God are we talking about, because one thing about the word God, over the past couple years in history, all throughout history, God's name can be used in vain. And what I mean by that is like oftentimes we say God, but sometimes we're calling on a God that somebody else is not calling on. So they're like, oh God, but they could be calling on their God, which could be Buddha, or I don't know what other. They got Buddha. They got, I don't know, they got a lot of gods out here. But on my channel, I just want people to know who I'm calling out to and who I'm referring to and the God that I'm referring to. And so he has multiple names and I really hope that I can remember them all. I had a thing where I wrote them down, but I can't find a notebook. So just bear with me. But one of his names is Yahweh. And so in my last video that I posted before here, you'll hear me reference that Yahweh often in that video. And so that's one of his names. And so, people are like, no, it's just God. Like, no, if you read the Bible, which I really encourage people to do, you see that he has so many different names, and we don't know that because why? Half the time we don't read the Bible, but in the Bible he says his names. He tells us what we can call him besides just God. And so one of the amazing names that he has is Yahweh. Another one is Jehovah Jireh. Another one is I am that I am. We have Jehovah Nisi. We have Yeshua, which is Jesus' name. That's in, I believe that's Hebrew language. So, Jesus, that's Jesus in Hebrew, Yeshua. And then there's so many other names, but the main one is Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, a lot of people know. Jehovah Nisi, a lot of people know. El Shaddai, and Elohim. It's like all coming to me. Okay, God, I see you downloading them in my head. But yeah, so those are just a few. But the main one that I really like to call him is Yahweh, if I don't call him God. Or any other, like Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Jireh, Elohim, just so many things. And so, I really encourage people, like, don't just, if you want to call God just God, then that's fine. That's one of his names. But just know that he has different names, like Yahweh, Elohim, Jehovah Jireh, all that stuff. So if you want to call him by his, names, then just do that. Feel free to do that. But I just really wanted to make it a point so people know who I'm talking about. Know that, like, when you come on this channel, this is the God that I'm talking about. So there's no confusions. There's no if, buts, what. Like, this is who I'm talking about. And so if you read the Bible, you know clearly that you can find these names. And so just know, I really think that, you know, us recognizing God's name and calling him by name, I think that will really honor him. And I think that will really bless him to know that, you know, just like it makes us feel good, it also makes him feel good. And knowing that we're reaching out to him. We're not reaching out to, you know, some false god or some, you know, other gods. We're reaching out to the one true living God. And so it's just a blessing to be able to call on his name and recognize that. So, you know, this is a really short video, but just for people who you may have not read the Bible or may not know what God I'm talking about, this is just a good video that I wanted to make just to share that with you. And if you want to find any of these names, you can reference the Bible. They're in there, and they'll be able to show you. And there's different names that I didn't even speak that he says that we can call him. So just know that it's in there. So pick it up, read it, see, you know, read about it, and just call him by his name, because why? He's there, and he's just amazing. So you guys, I really hope that this video gave you some insight, maybe like you learned something new, because some people don't even know he got other names. They just call him God. And so they're like, who is Yahweh? Who is Elohim? Who is El Shaddai? Who is, you know, Emmanuel and all this stuff? We just sitting there like, who that? But I promise you, you open that Bible, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.